What is going on, everybody? As you can see, the red sun has returned to bitch about a few more first-gen Pokemon. You know, the ones that had probably the earliest design, therefore not exactly best, but, you know, I'm a cynical asshole. Oh, and I thought doing these was pretty fun last time I did them. So, as you can see, if you count the ones up here, we're doing 11 today instead of the 15 that we did last time. Now you're probably thinking, 11's a weird fucking number. Why would you do 11? Well, that's because I was going to do 10, and it landed on Pikachu right up here, and then there's Raichu right after that, and we can't have that. It's like stopping midway through a movie. That is just awful. So, now today we are landing on Pidgey. Literally just a fucking bird with some wings, and that wing gloss right there. Oh, that is sexy. As you can see right here, he's a basic bitch that nobody loved enough to actually put in a second thing. Oh, very useful. Oh, your stats. You're not special, and your speed's a little bit higher. You're mid, at best. Very docile. If attacked, it will often kick up sand to protect itself rather than fight. You're a scared little bitch, and bad design. You look like Bird, not even good Bird. I'll tell you who has a really good bird, Jaden Animations. That is the cutest fucking bird I've ever seen. But since you are mid at best, that is going to be a 3 from me, dog. You're a bird, so you get a few points. Now, on to our next one, Pidgeotto. Oh, look at that. Got a mullet going. Oh, and he got some color difference. Alright, let's go ahead and read some of this. Oh, they don't love you either. That's a shame. It's a shame. You're 3 feet tall and almost 70 pounds. Jesus Christ. Let's go ahead and read this. This Pokemon is full of vitality. He's been taking them pineapple shots, yo. It constantly flies around its large territory in search of prey. And he's a hunter. Very nice to know. Oh, birds of prey? More like bird of predator. I'll stop. Alright. Stats, a little bit higher on some of these. Bad. A little bit faster. Alright, good for you. I like the addition of the little crest right here that kind of goes back. Like slick back hair, but instead of like ending at the middle of the neck right here, it just kind of kept going. Good for you. And you got a little bit of color in the background. And you don't, just the differences between here, it's a little bit better. You're not as scruffy looking. You don't got stupid little feather things going right there. A lot better design. Still pretty middle tier, I'll give them. So I'm going to go with a 5 out of 10 for you. 5 out of 10. You're better in the lab. You're better in your ugly child version. So, 5 out of 10. Good for you, Pidgeotto. Why is your name longer than the other two? Now, on to Pidgeot. Oh, you have different forms. That's cool and all, but I'm saving that for another video. Now, let's see if oh, they don't love you either. Nobody loves birds. How dare you? Pokemon! You refuse. This Pokemon flies at Mach 2 speed. Oh, so you've got no organs inside of you. That is very concerning. Birds aren't real. Government's lying to us. We all know it. It flies at Mach 2, seeking prey during that Mach 2. What flies at Mach 2 that you need to catch up to? Is a Skarmory out? We'll get to him later. I don't know. 4'11" and 87 pounds. You are wildly underweight. Is that what happens when they hollow out your bones? Got some blonde highlights. The little wings right here on his eyelashes go a lot further back, creating almost like they're like the horns on the Mandalorian symbol. Like, you know, it's like a skull shape, but then it has like 2 little horns coming out of each side. Color's a little bit more consistent on the tail. Well, and you got some blonde highlights. Congratulations. Also, you got a little, the primary feathers right here stick out, so it's neat. Neat. Also, you've middled out with a lot of your skills, and speed is still the primary one amongst them. Pidgeot is very, I hate saying it, but mid again. 5. 5. And that's kind of a thing, that's a running theme amongst the first gen Pokemon. They don't really have the greatest designs other than the characters that you see they clearly put time and effort into. These guys were definitely like, shit, filler, we need filler, with a bird. Alright, on to Rattata. We know you have the... No, it's not the Galarian version, it's the Alolan version. You have that one with the mustache. But we'll get to that later. Let's go ahead and look at your stats. Incredibly low, except for attack, and speed is relatively high for a first starter. Good for you. Oh, and let's see. Oh, they don't love you either. Oh, purple rats. No love. Will chew on anything with its fangs. Have you had lead poisoning in your life? You seem like the guy who would have it. Going chewing on shit. That's not sanitary. If you see one, you can be certain that 40 more live in the area. Oh, that's a threat. That is a threat. That is what that is. You have threatened me. I'm scared. There. Overall, very minimalist design. He doesn't make him look like a welcoming. Like he's a rat, but he's not a welcoming one. So I'll give him a 6. He's a little bit above average. You can clearly tell he's Pokemon. He has that little curve that you see in a lot of them, like right here in the tail. You know, very noticeable. And I got a good for him. 6 out of 10. A little bit above average. Alright. Now, Raticate. You weird-ass capybara-looking rat tail, but I also want to say possum tail, you creepy-looking fuck. Oh, they don't love you either. Not enough to give you 2 versions. That's alright. Its hind feet are webbed. Oh, that's awful to think about what that sounds like on a linoleum floor. They act as flippers so it can swim in rivers and hunt for prey. This thing is a predator, not prey. That is terrifying. This thing will hunt you down and then make weird noises with its flipper feet on the ground. I don't see no flippers right there. I think that's false advertising. You're 2 feet tall and 40 pounds. The amount of rage that would come over me when I see you is going to be just enough to throw you across a bridge. Stats? Not bad for a low-level for like an easy-to-find character. Good for you. Design-wise, I'd give him a solid 6. It's distinct enough to where you could definitely say that he would have some merit, but not exactly the best. Yes, 6 out of 10. A little bit above average, nothing special. Spiro. God, you're a... Oh, I hate this design so much. There's nothing special about it. It's a fucking bird. Do you have a second? No, they don't love you either. Either. Inept at flying high. You can get high whenever you want. Good for you, but that's still illegal where I live. However, it can fly around very fast and protect its territory. You're not special. Your entire thing even shows that you're not special. You're just bird. Stats. Prioritizing speed, attack, and a little bit of HP. You trash. 2. I absolutely do not like you. 2 out of 10. Would throw in a dumpster. Firo. You're just a where I live, there's a lot of condors, and they're not condors. There's like vultures everywhere, and these things they look very similar to this, only uglier, and they're gross. I don't like them at all. Oh, they don't love you either. No, second version. That's cool. A Pokemon that dates back many years. Ooh, so you're old. Very descriptive. If it senses danger, it flies high and away instantly. So if you clap a little too loud, if the clap of your ass cheeks alerts this thing too quickly, it will fucking it will do a 360, look around to make sure nothing's okay, and then bolt upwards. Just ascend. My people need me. Yeah, design-wise, better than that stupid-ass bird before it. Oh, you got a decent stat increase. Everything middled out, increasing attack and speed priority-wise. So, this is a glow-up, but this is like a glow-up where You go from, like, old broccoli you left in the fridge for too long to, like, kind of cold hot dogs. It's an upgrade, alright. It's weird. I don't... Good for you. You tried. You did your best. Congratulations. Also, if I didn't notice it, it's been a little bit past the 10-minute mark, and I would like to personally say we are at the road to 100 subs. We are currently at 23 of the time of recording this. I have not checked back. And if we do start doing... And I promise there will be a special reward at 100 subs. Trust me. Now, back to my ranting and raving about not exactly the best designs. Alright, next one. Snake. Ecans. Ecan pie. Purple snake. Gold. He got that gold chain. He got that drip. And then he got them rattlers, even though I've never seen him. He's 6'7" and 15 pounds. This thing is like just... It's like picking up a bullwhip. What the fuck? Oh, they don't love you either. They don't care about your backstory. There's lore that needs to be filled out, Pokemon. Looking at you. I don't know. I don't remember who created Pokemon. I know the name, I forgot it. The older it gets, the longer it grows. You got that long... Oh. So, if is this gonna be like, I'm gonna go back and find one that's like 90 years old, and it's gonna be like a fucking Titanoboa from like the pre-Mesozoic era? It's just gonna be long? Do they get thicker, or do they just get longer? Does the size even out? I really hope the size evens out, because it's just gonna look like a loose hose you found. The older it gets, the longer it grows. At night, it wraps its long body around tree branches to rest. Just practicing for that squishing. Okay, who am I? Who am I to judge? Got them derp eyes and no teeth. Do you practice squishing because you have no teeth? Why would Arceus let this happen? No teeth on a snake. Very intelligent design. Middled out ones, actually, pretty decently set up. All these are equaled out, and all these are equaled out, so good for you. Solid design for it. I would give it a 7 out of 10. And child-friendly enough to be marketable, but also character-wise fun. Good for you. 7 out of 10. Cobra. I mean Arbok. I mean, what that neck do? I mean, 11'6". You are morbidly underweight. Oh my god. Someone needs to feed you. They don't love you either enough to give you a backstory. Very, very cool. Well, the frightening patterns on its belly have been studied. Ooh, they've been studied. Probably, was it like a college professor, or was it Gary who found a notebook? I know Gary's an actual person in the anime, but 6 variations have been confirmed. There's 6 of you. Did they do the study 6 times? Can we have some more elaborations? Decent stats for how low level this character can be obtained. Good for you. I think better design overall. All the colors kind of give it a little bit more pop, and it's a lot more memorable. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 design. Not exactly the best, but definitely notable. I'd know him as soon as I saw him. Good for you. Pikachu, everybody's favorite little rat that is ridiculous. Why are you the mascot? Not to shit on anybody who likes Pikachu or anything, but like, why is he the mascot? Is it just because he's cute? Because he's gone through a few design changes. Jesus Christ, you're fast compared to everything else. No, it's all, and it's weird that they did this and they gave him a pre-evolution. Like, why? Pichu is cute and all. I've played Pokemon Rangers before, and I love the little guy. But odd design, odd choice. He's got the little 3, like, :3 emoji sort of thing going on here with that cute little mouth, those little cheeks, and the little things right there. Everybody knows Pikachu. Let's see. Oh, they actually love Pikachu. Alright, let's go ahead and read this. Pikachu that can generate powerful electricity have cheek sacs that are extra soft and super stretchy. But if they store electricity, why would you touch them? Like, oh, it's cute, and then you get tased. Alright, let's go ahead and see the next one. When Pikachu meet... Okay, apparently the plural for Pikachu is just Pikachu. There's no, like, ES at the end of it, or, like, apostrophe at whatever. When Pikachu meet, they'll touch their tails together and exchange electricity through them as a form of greeting. I'm just imagining that one clip from Role Models. Let us gingerly touch tips. Tips. Pikachu, design-wise, he's very memorable. On my personal list, I'd give him a 7. He's very memorable overall as a character. Not my favorite design-wise. Nice. He's fun, and I would have him as like a collector's piece if I was going through the Pokemon games. But I would not specifically, like, focus him as a person that I would be like, I wouldn't get him to level 100 immediately. But I like the design, 7 out of 10. Good for you. And finally, for the day, Raichu. The older evolved version that nobody seems to give a flying fuck about. I know you have the Alolan version, but we're not going into that. Its long tail serves as a ground to protect itself from its own high-voltage power. That sounds like horrible design on Arceus's part, on like whoever just made him. Like, so you have to create a grounding pole to make it to where he doesn't electrocute himself? Why not just make him, like, insulating? Make his fur insulating. Alright, decent damn stats. This is why Ash keeps fucking nearly dying and never, like, he's won the thing. He's won the championship once. You know how easily he would have done if he had just evolved Pikachu? Just give up that branding character look and just evolve the damn thing. Oh, but Pikachu doesn't want to be evolved. Doesn't want to be evolved. Alright. Maybe you should use him as more of a prize than anything else. Oh, it has a second one. Good for you. I'm not talking about using Pokemon as slaves. That's totally not what they are. Just keep them in that confined ball its entire life. See how that works out. If its electric pouches run empty, it raises its tail to gather electricity from the atmosphere. So, like, it grounds and it generates electricity from just pulling it out of nowhere? Jesus, man, you're a jack of all trades. Personally, I know this might be a little bit of a hot take, but Pikachu is not as cool as Raichu. I like Raichu's design a good amount more. His Alolan version, not very much. But this version, I find so much, like, he's so much cuter. Like, he's 66 pounds and he's 2 feet 7. He's so plump and chubby. Like, if you hugged him, it would feel amazing. Amazing. He's got those cute little eyes. I like the color palette swap between the yellow and the orange. I know his is red, but it kind of like evens out with the amount of darkened colors and everything that goes on with him. And he's got the big old tail. He's got those little feetsies. He's got a little thing right there. He's just so fucking cute. He's even got the little nubs. I think Raichu is a solid 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, would pet, would cherish, would take all the way to Victory Road. Good boy, would pet. Now, I'd like to say that is it for today. Let's go ahead and try to keep this under 20 minutes. I will be trying to make these videos a little bit shorter, not because I necessarily have less to say. It's just that I feel like shorter videos are a lot more palatable to a lot of different people. This last one was like 30-something minutes long, and that's not exactly fun. 20-minute videos, even that's pushing it just a little bit. I want to see if I can get it under 10. Might take a while, but we'll get going. Now that we're at the 19-minute mark, let's go ahead and get the outro going. I have been the Red Sun. I am happy that I'm doing this. I'm happy that I have so many people watching me as is. I'm happy that people can actually look at what I'm doing. At least not in the attention horror way. I have been the Red Sun. I'm going to go ahead and set for today. And until next time, remember, we're on the road to 100 subs. So if you liked it, go ahead. You can do whatever you want after you've subbed. You can get rid of it, just whatever. If you don't like me, you don't like me. It's cool. But, setting for today, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.